Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to take a look into the tank destroyers that I dislike. It doesn't mean that the tanks are going to be bad, it doesn't mean that they are not competitive. That means that I personally do not like those tanks. And I can instantly start everything with probably the most controversial one, and it is 114 SP2. For me, this tank is bunch of nothing. I would rather play with Grille, I would rather play with any other sniper schnitzel tank destroyer, and this one we will need to work to get Mark of Excellence on eventually. How am I going to do that? I do not know, because expectation values of this tank destroyer are quite high, but the point being is what I'm saying, I just dislike this tank with a passion, you know? I can feel how my eyebrow is twitching playing with this tank, and I just do not like it. Now, a lot of folks are saying this tank is more accurate than Grille, this tank is better than Grille. I don't feel like this. I feel like this tank is definition of made in China. The gun doesn't treat me that well, you know, at least I do not feel like the gun would treat me so super duper hyper turbo well or something, right? So let's start with this, right? The gun is the problem, armor unreliable, in other words, there is no armor. It's just not a good tank. What do you want me to say? For me, personally. And once again, this is my review, this is my take, and this is how am I looking into the things, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Meanwhile, what do we have? We have a Kempinovka field or Prokhorovka field. Everything is completely fine and everything is completely Gucci, and our goal will be to play in this area and to keep everyone spotted and to snipe them properly, right? That's what we need to do. The gun handling, the gun, okay, let's talk the gun of this tank. The gun of this vehicle is 650 alpha damage. By the way, they should have someone over there. I think Oyster Bay is sitting right there. I'm even going for a blind shot because I can. The gun, 650 alpha damage, 330 millimeters of penetration, 1250 shell velocity with a gold, hip hip hooray. If we are looking into the standards, it has 273 millimeters of penetration and 1050 shell velocity. Nothing too crazy, but it's not awful, right? Although for a tank destroyer standards, it's definitely far away from being ideal as well. But we will give it to this tank, we are going to be fine. Now, let's try to hit our shots and let's try to make this mother trucker tank work, right? That's the most important thing. I'm telling you, there is a Esterva sitting in this typical bush. Hello, Mr. Esterva. How are you doing this fine day? And I can see you are doing just fine. Excellent. Very, very nice. Okay, we know that enemy Arta is sitting right there. We are very, very well aware of that. We know that this mother trucker is going to be annoying. And we know that we are going to have plenty of the trouble to deal with him. But we are big boys and we are going to be alright. Now, I would love to see this LT-432 trying to make a bit of pressure here, okay? That would be very much appreciated. And we need to be smart. Okay, enemy light tank is dead. Excellent. Now we are sitting very, very, very well over there. And this Arta is so bloody annoying, fellas. This Arta is so bloody annoying. Unfortunately, I cannot change absolutely anything there, and we need to do what we need to do. Right? Arta is hitting us very, very, very heavily. Not the best experience ever, but I don't really think I can change anything about that. That being said, fellas, now we are going to sit here calmly in the bush, and we are just simply going to wait until enemies will make a mistake. And eventually they will. I know that potentially I could go up and I could try to blind fire this Arta sitting here, but I prefer not to. I want to survive, for obvious reasons, right? I definitely want to survive. Now, my goal is kind of spotting this side, right? I think this is just a simply good play versus the proper play. That's what we need. We want to keep them spotted. Obviously, it would be very, very sad if they would figure out exactly in which bush we are sitting at, right? And there could be a possibility that they will, but we are hoping for the best, and we are just living out of hope, if I can say so, right? That's what we are doing. Borat is crossing through the middle of the field. That's fine. Very, very good. Now we have a gentleman who is spotting this side. This is great. This is what I want to see, right? Kaboom, another shot towards the T-55. That's beautiful. We are just simply surviving. We are having a good time and we are enjoying ourselves. That's great. Now, what is going to be the next play for us? I want to keep playing in this area for obvious reasons, right? I definitely need to and I should. That being said, we are just simply sitting here in the bush and we are waiting until someone would overpeak. Maybe someone will peek over there. Maybe someone will peek over there. It is completely fine. We have all time in the world of tanks. We don't need to caco our pants. I know potentially I could go back for a base... for a base defense. I understand this, fellas. Or not a base defense, but bush sniping, right? I could do that, but I prefer not to. I think this is significantly better play for us. And in this game, I must admit that the gun is treating me pretty well. We are hitting our shots. We have at least 2 blinds and we lit Oyster Bay on fire. So probably we have 1.8 thousand blind, which is once again great. It is absolutely amazing and everything is Gucci, right? But it doesn't change the fact that there is no love from my side for this vehicle, okay? Even though we have a great game, because not every game is like this. Obviously, I felt whenever I played with this tank, I felt that city maps are the biggest killer for me personally where this tank goes, right? It just simply felt not so great. Let's put that in this way. And yeah, it was definitely a problem and it was definitely an issue, but in the open maps, especially when the gun is treating us well, come on. We cannot cry about this, can we? I believe we definitely cannot. All I want to see here, I want to see this Leo making silly goose mistake. That is a mistake. Beautiful. We are gaming, fellas. We are playing very, very, very well in this particular moment and particular situation. That's very, very good. Our team is winning this game by substantial margin, at least it feels like it, right? That's good, fellas. That is good. There is a tiny chance as well that enemy budget is AFK somewhere and enemy DDFR is AFK somewhere as well. That would be very much appreciated and that would be nice, but soon we will figure out is it the case or it's not the case. Beautiful game, by the way. And even with a game like this, my feelings for this tank is still the same, you know? One good game won't change my opinion about the tank. Even 5 good games or 10 good games won't change my opinion. Whenever I am so deep into I dislike the tank level or the feeling, right? Yeah, it's just a bit different situation, and for me to love the tank, which I build a huge hate, it is just simply a problem. Let's put that in this way. Meanwhile, DDFR is AFK. That's nice. Unfortunately, the tank said not today, mother trucker, which is sad, but once again, not much what we can change about this. And actually, Mr. Budget hit someone from our team, so we need to pre-aim properly over there. He should be here. Oh, very, very nice. Beautiful. Let's try to pre-aim properly, and we got it. Beautiful game, even with a tank that I dislike. Am I excited to mark this tank? Absolutely not. It is going to be dreadful. It is going to be sad. I know how many tears this vehicle will cost for me, and I know how hard is it going to be. But eventually the time will come whenever we are going to mark it. And would you look at that, fellas? We are coming back with a beautiful victory and with glorious game, honestly. That was the least what I would expect, if you know what I mean. Solid ace, Sniper Schnitzel, high caliber, 4 kills, 7.3 thousand damage, 2.8 thousand assisting damage. By the way, just to tell you one thing, I haven't played World of Tanks for pretty much a week. I had some sort of business trip. We went to the Germany to meet with Mouse Acrobat, and this year Mouse Acrobat is picking the charity, and next year we will pick the charity, and year after that, we are going to have the charity of the Killzor choice, right? So 3-year project coming. December is going to be huge, and December is going to be very, very, very nice, right? Anyways, I came back home. This is literally the first game which I am playing, and would you look at that, fellas? We are gaming 7.3 thousand damage, 2.8 thousand assisting damage. Beautiful. Straight up beautiful. And we got 94,000 profits. I mean, give it more. More. I need more. By the way, just to let you know, my average performance with the tank is 3.4 thousand damage and 500 assisting damage, which is pathetic for me with a tier 10 tank destroyer. It is very, 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 very bad, but this is what we are crafting, and the time will come whenever we are going to go ham on this. Anyways, tank number 2, which I really want to highlight and I want to talk about, is Badger. Skill, why would you dislike Badger to this level? We are going to talk about this in the game. Okay, let's talk Badger. Now, the main thing, what is Badger? Badger is a tier 10 British tank destroyer. This tank is great whenever enemies are making silly goose decision towards you. Whenever you sit, hold down, you are hiding your lover plate, you are using your gun depression to the maximum, and whenever you are just simply saying, no, come to me, mother truckers, that's great. The moment you are leaving the hold down place, this is when the things are going south very, very quickly. At least that's how I feel about this tank. The tank has a great DPM, everything is fine, everything is Gucci, but for me, it's just, it is too situational of the vehicle. And yes, we are going to make pressure in this game. Yes, we have a very good matchmaking. I'm not crying about this. Yes, we are ready to stomp and to slap those tier 9s. Absolutely, 100%. But it doesn't change the fact that it's not my tank, and I just do not really appreciate this vehicle of what this tank has to offer, right? I would rather play with Jack Pizda, I would rather play with a Grille, I would rather play with whatever 268. You know, there is gazillion of the tanks that I appreciate significantly more, and I would rather play than playing with this vehicle, right? Hopefully that makes sense. And yes, this tank is better than Foch 155, but I would rather play with Foch 155 than I would play with this vehicle, right? This is my choice, and this is what I appreciate, and this is what I enjoy, right? So, now the situation is very, very, very simple. Pay attention, whenever we are playing hold down, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this mother trucker cannot do anything for us. We are feeling great. But the moment we are leaving the hold down, the moment whenever he can see our lower plate, this is where the problem starts, right? And then in this situation, come on, why would I complain about this tank? I am sitting well, you know, I'm sitting hold down. I am enjoying myself to the maximum. I can use my DPM, right? I can use my my alpha damage, if you can say that about this vehicle. Right? Life is beautiful and everything is completely fine. But fellas, there is always a but hiding somewhere, right? Unfortunate. Okay, we started making pressure, and unfortunately the things are not looking that great. Luckily for us, our Badger eliminated the mother trucker sitting here. That's good. Let's see what we can do for this Panzer. This is the question, right? Can we do something for him? We are sitting here, hold down, that's nice. We are aiming for this cupola. Beautiful, very, very nice. The Donkovica should not be able to penetrate me, honestly. I think we are sitting very, very nice. We are aiming for cupola. Once again, the most important thing with this tank is to be hold down, literally. You know, hold down is what is happening in your head. Skill, do you see the leopard flanking you? What leopard? What flanking? No, I do not see anything. Sure I do. We need to make sure that we are not going to get punished into the lower plate over there for obvious reasons. Budget wants to run. Run, Mr. Budget. And Donkovica from the side. Okay. In the nutshell, how do I feel about this tank? I feel like if I am sitting in the back, I am not using the potential of the tank. If I'm going in front, I feel like I'm getting gangbanged with this vehicle, right? In other words, it's not my vehicle. For example, Bobject arguably is significantly better tank for my playstyle and what the tank has to offer than the Mr. Badger. And sure, if you do not really care about the score, you can sit somewhere, hold down in a very, very, very big distance and you can say, come to me. But in this type of situation, it is going to be extremely hard to get a decent score, right? Which is kind of sad thing. Let's teleport to the end, and I have a feeling we will play one more game with Mr. Badger because I think we can do better. Okay, we are back. 3.3 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage. Luckily we had a team that carried our big butts, which is very, very, very nice and very much appreciated. That's great. Now, let's go for a second game and let's try to play Badger to its strengths and not to be too involved or too aggressive. While we are waiting for it, fellas, I really want to highlight the Badger armor, right? If, let's say, with a Badger, you are playing properly hold down, right? That looks great, doesn't it? I mean, good luck penetrating Mr. Badger and good luck doing anything for this mother trucker, right? The moment you are getting out of your Badger burrow, yeah, this is where the problem starts, fellas. You can definitely get penetrated without that much of the issue and that much of the problem, right? And for me, I just do not really appreciate playing hold down through the distance or something thing, right? I just do not really enjoy this. And I feel like, you know, the tank which has DPM, the tank which has armor not to use its strengths, it's also kind of ridiculous. Do you follow me? So, yeah, this is not my vehicle. I am just going to be honest and to say that straight into the face. And there is a reason why this vehicle is in my list. I just don't like it. Not my tank, right? Nevertheless, let's try to make this mother trucker work. So what we are going to do, we are going to move here. And we will try to beat the living crap out of everyone who will try to play in this area. Now, Skill, can you play well here? I think I can. I think I can sit hold down towards the outside, and at the same time, if needed, I can make pressure. And in the same time, if enemies would take this position over there, we are going to be completely fine as well. So we do not need to panic and we do not need to shit our pants. We are feeling kind of alright, right? We are feeling kind of alright. Speaking about the gun, 480 alpha damage, 272 millimeters of penetration, 1000 shell velocity, and if you are loading gold, you have 320 penetration and 1250 shell velocity. But you know, looking into the alpha of this mother trucker, I mean, alpha isn't that great, is it? Alpha damage isn't that extraordinary or that awesome, if you would ask me. It truly isn't. So I think we need to highlight this. Meanwhile, I do not want to be too aggressive. I just don't feel like I should. And let's try to punish the Super Conqueror into the cupola. Yeah, good luck with that. It's not going to be so easy. It is not going to be so easy as I would love to say it is. So that being said, we are going to cross just like so. Yes, we are crossing, we are trying to get closer, and we will still play hold down. At least this is what is happening in our head. We want to play hold down. And we want to keep slapping those mother truckers playing over there, okay? Those 3 heavy tanks are not so dangerous if they cannot see our lower plate. And once again, we are coming to the same issue or the same problem which we had before. I feel like I am losing so much if I am not being aggressive and if I am playing simply passively, right? I feel like I am losing a lot with this vehicle. Do you know what I mean? This is literally the seed in my head. I feel like I am just simply becoming... No, Mr. 907, let me go in front. Thank you very much. I just feel like I am kind of useless if I am not playing aggressively. And skill, you need to play hold down. I know I need to play hold down. You think I do not know? I am very, very well aware of that. But yet, still, I am making pressure. Yet still I am making pressure. He can shred through my lower plate like there is no tomorrow, fellas. This guy can eliminate me. This guy can abuse me and this guy can mess me up. Once again, the moment you are not playing hold down, you are in a lot of trouble and you are in quite a pickle. Speaking about the pickle, high explosives has great penetration. 130 millimeters of penetration with high explosives is insane, okay? 130 millimeters of penetration with high explosive is absolutely nuts, fellas. So if you can use this, this is great and this is absolutely amazing and this is what you are looking for. Just to let you know, right? This is exactly what you are looking for. If you see the tank that has no armor whatsoever, you want to abuse him. You want to show some love and you want to make sure that folks would regret their life choices indeed. So far, this game is absolutely disgusting. Not in the positive way disgusting, but I would say in the negative way disgusting. I do not know. Maybe those are the bad choices from my side, right? To make a pressure and not to sit somewhere over there. I honestly do not know. I honestly do not know, but I don't feel like we are going to get that much of the use over there, which is a sad thing, but what can you do? Never mind, we are not going to give up. We are going to have our chin high up. And we will try to take this position over there, and hopefully we will have a bit better angle to slap the Leo or 1-1 or Blitzkavitsa. Doesn't really matter. We just need to slap the enemies making silly goose mistakes, right? And how to do that? And how to do that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Even Minotauro, for me, fellas, is significantly better tank to the level of... at least I trust myself on being aggressive, you know? I'm not so finicky, I'm not panicking for not being aggressive, right? I mean, what do I mean by saying this is, I am not afraid to be aggressive with the tanks like Minotauro, right? In fact, I think that's only one play to play with Minotauro, right? And with this tank, this is a struggle. This is a struggle, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It truly is. And once again, there is nothing bad on disliking the tank which others may or may not like, right? I do not see any problems in that whatsoever. I know that there are some folks that would die for this vehicle. That's how good they think this tank is, right? And there is some folks like me that cannot look into the Badger side. Just simply, bleh, bleh, you know? And that's okay. And also one more thing to highlight, it is a humongous Arta Magnet as well. It is humongous Arta Magnet, fellas. Good. Very, very nice. I don't really think Fava will enjoy this, to be fair with you. I'm trying to load the high explosive ammunition. Luckily we slapped him. By the way, Arta hit us for 500. 500, fellas. Arta hit us for 500. Yeah, unfortunate. Anyways, there is 2 more artas left. That's completely fine. We are going to slap them. Hopefully, we will have a chance to eliminate them, right? Hopefully. And now we have 1-1B. Now, if this 1-1B will spot me whenever I'm getting closer to him, this could be a big issue, fellas. This could be a very big issue, but it's okay. Relax, take it easy, we got this. We can clearly see this mother trucker sitting over there. Luckily for us, he missed his shot, although I missed my shot as well. And Arta. Luckily, I'm still alive, fellas. Luckily, I am still alive. Mr. Badger in the middle of the field, running from the 2 bloody clickers. Ooh. Ooh, fellas. Ooh. Not ideal. Okay. There is a chance that this Mr. 1-1B can try to flank us like this or even sit somewhere over there or maybe in the same position here. Soon we are going to figure out what exactly is he going to do here. IS-7 still has gazillion of the hit points here. That's good thing for us, right? It is a good thing for us. He should be able to find the Artas. At least that's what I am hoping for. It's okay. Everything is fine, fellas. Everything is Gucci. We are fine. Now, what do we want to do? We want to figure out where this 1-1B is. Good. We found him and we did not even got spotted, which is absolutely amazing. Now we are aiming for a pixel shot here. Unfortunately, I could not hit this guy, but it changes absolutely nothing. That's okay. T92. T92 should be using keyboard as well. At this point, I could go for this 1-1, but I don't see the need. Why would I? Let's chill. Let's relax. Let's take it easy. T92, if I need to guess where this mother trucker is. We know where this mother trucker is. Absolutely glorious and absolutely amazing. Very, very nice. Now we can go for object, because we know where this mother trucker is sitting at. If I would be this object, I would be sitting probably right there in this lower part over there, right? That's what I would do. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very, very, very nice. Am I happy with this game? No, not really, fellas. And the score 4,600 damage, 600 assisting damage isn't something wow, but I will take it and I am very, very happy with the situation. I mean, think about it. If our team would be a bit better, that's it. We are getting nothing. Like, literally nothing, fellas. That would have been sad. Luckily, it wasn't the case, and we kind of pulled this game a bit. 6 kills, 4,600 damage, 600 assisting damage, first class, Paskuki medal, a Top Gun, Spartans medal, hip hip hooray. I am feeling glad with this game, thank you, and minus 22,000 credits. Well, not much what I can change about this, not much what I can do about that. We just need to be humble and we need to accept it. Now, last but not least, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I have the 2 tanks which are very, very, very high on my dislike factor play, okay? There is 2 tanks. There is a Death Star. I cannot stand this mother trucker. You need to have such a good RNG to play with this tank. It is absolutely crazy. You need to have a good RNG. If you don't have good RNG, you can go and eat Kaku. Now, you can say the same thing about Fava 4005, but with Fava 4005, you know that you have no armor. You need to be smart with your trades and how you are doing the things. With this thing, you are kind of tricked. You have armor, and for me, it feels like the gun is worse than on Fava 4005. This is just simply feeling, right? And other tank, which I still haven't mastered yet, and I still need to learn how to play with this properly, it is Blitzkavitsa, okay? Honey! Blitzkavitsa! Blitzkavitsa! That's it, fellas. Fixed. Everything is okay. But I won't include this tank in the list because I still need to mark it. I still need to play with it and just to simply figure out what do I think about it, right? So the last winner is definitely Fava 215B183. This tank is just something else. So let's go into the game. Oh, fellas, I hope you are mentally prepared for a disappointment. Or maybe not so disappointment. Maybe we are going to feel extremely well and we will try to beat the living crap out of everyone. And we will beat the living crap of everyone. We'll see. Time will show it all. So the first things first. What I would love to do, usually there is a mother trucker who is trying to go like this, okay? That being said, I will take this corner and I will pre-aim towards someone. I know that potentially I could go and take this position here and shoot someone who is playing in the middle. You know what? Considering how many mediums we have, maybe this is a good idea. Oh my bananas, are you out of your mind? What the actual F is this? Fellas? Well, the guy made a bit of the mistake. You follow me? I have a feeling that the guy messed up a bit. I play with my 260. I lately got it from the completing the missions, and now I am invincible now. You are not invincible, my man. Unfortunately, you are not invincible. Now, 140. I want to see someone playing over there, okay? STB 140 doesn't really matter. I am safe from the guys playing here, and now all I need to do, I need to wait until someone will make a mistake right there. That's all I need to do. There is a chance that budget AP will come back. There is a chance that we can and will punish enemies who are trying to get involved, okay? All I want to see a tiny mistake from the enemy side. That's all I need for a full happiness, fellas. Actually, you know what? Mr. Tortoise. Would I be able to... Or he will return back to the same position, at least he should. I am just simply trying to find a decent enough angle, fellas. That's all I am doing in this game. I am just waiting until someone would mess up. Or... that is a mistake. Beautiful. This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need, fellas. Very, very nice. Too bad that wasn't a one-shot, but hey, I do not really mind too much. I am okay. I am fine. Oh, yopterai, how loud is that? Good. Now some ways are open for us to make a bit of pressure here. Let's do this. So our goal at this point is to say hello for Mr. Fosh155, okay? This is our goal. I will take one. I don't care. I literally do not care. I was feeling like it is worth to take a risk and try to one-tap him. And luckily for us, this is exactly what happened. We managed to penetrate the guy. We are feeling Gucci and we are feeling fine. Excellent. Can we do the same thing with IS-4 now? Now this is the question. Can we do the same thing with Mr. IS-4 at this point? Or look at this STI, or ST2, I suppose to say. Let me see. No, IS-4S. Okay. Now we need to go and get involved here. Nope. IS-4 will be slapped by those two mother truckers here. Okay, let's try to flank then. I want to get this ST2. That's all I care about. ST2 is what I need, ST2 what I'm dreaming about, and ST2 is the tank that is politely asking to take one for the team. Hi there, kaboom, 100. 1,800. Yip yip hooray. But now think about it in a bit different spotlight and different situation. What if our team is losing? What if RNG isn't treating us well? What if, you know? The things can take a very, very, very fast turn whenever you are playing with a tank like this, or the same for the 4005, right? But honestly, if I have a choice between which tank do I want to play, for the 215B1A3 or for the 4005, I will always choose for the 4005. And this is my list of my most hated or maybe most disliked tier 10 tank destroyers. And fellas, is it me or we had a banger session, honestly? Is it me, fellas, or we had a very, 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 very good banger session? 5,000 damage, that's great. We are in the mid by experience, but we are first by the damage, and we got even some profits because we completed the mission. And overall, where the session went, fellas, extremely good game with 114 SP2, very, very good game with Fava, and two okay games with Badger. I'm not going to cry over this. Maybe I need to play with the tanks that I hate more often. What do you think about that? Crazy, fellas. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to leave the comment down below and tell what are your 3 most disliked tier 10 tank destroyers if you have 3. And obviously, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.